Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness here on Magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. And it was bound to happen, but today's a hot one, man. Today is a hot one. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, guys. I have to do a video on this. It is a wonderful story and one of the most heartwarming, gracious, just magnificent websites, Facebook, whatever out there that I've ever come across. Anyway, I gotta let you know what it's all about. You saw it, TAPS, The Last Salute. It's just absolutely wonderful. Anyway, let me honk a little bit and I will tell you all about it. Anyway, double C's and a bugle call. As you know, I've done a couple videos on bugle calls and taps around, 4th of July and all that sort of stuff. And I've been doing this for a couple of years. But this one is special. Absolutely special. Now, I got an email one day from a gentleman. I suppose I could use his name. His name is Lash Bragan. He lives down in North Carolina because he's putting himself out there on Facebook and everything, so I have no problem using his name. With that said, I got an email. I'm gonna say Lash. I'm gonna say a year now. I think it was about this time last year. Doesn't matter. In and about a year. Okay. I get an email from him saying he wants to learn how to play taps. Okay, cool. Now, as it turns out, he is a retired military man. I believe it's the Marines. Yeah, it's the Marines. As well as a retired gym teacher, phys ed teacher. So in that, the whole public school teaching thing, we had the whole kindred spirit thing going. But as it turned out, and I talked about this a lot, he very involved in his veterans programs down in North Carolina. Funerals and anniversaries and all this sort of stuff. Okay? And he noticed there was a real lack of live bugle/trumpet players playing taps at these official military functions. Okay? And that's before I even met Lash. I did it one a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, on the same thing. There is a void there, guys, that is there to be taken up if you want to do it. Even you high school guys, I'll get to that in a second. Okay? Nobody's doing it. There's hardly anything is live anymore. At the most, what they're going to get is a taped version of taps or nothing at all. And he thought people that, defended the country and risked their lives, blah, 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 should have a more better than that. They deserve better than that. Okay? So he calls me up and says, I want to learn taps. His wife and his daughter got him a bugle online. It might have been even Father's Day. I'm not even sure. It doesn't matter. But got him a bugle and a bugle online, and knew nothing about music, never played an instrument at all in his life, okay? But wanted me to learn, and he just stumbled over my website like other people do, wanted to learn how to play taps. I'm going to say, Lash, 6 lessons, 8 lessons in there, okay? Now, the thing about it is, he knew nothing about lines and spaces. He knew nothing about G clefs. He was not a musician. All he wanted was 4 notes so he could play taps. Okay, let's get to work. Not the easiest thing in the world from a teacher perspective, but he was such a nice guy that I enjoyed every minute of it. Now, the first 3 lessons, we're not making it. Spit buzzing, all that sort of stuff. The spit buzzing was going fine, but it wasn't making it on the bugle. Okay? As it turned out, the mouthpiece that came with the bugle was such a pile of garbage that I sent him down one of my used Calit mouthpieces. Okay? And the minute he put it in, everything just took off. Everything took off. He learned his 4 notes. I'm good to go. And he stopped taking lessons. Okay? We kept in touch a little bit, and he was playing some funerals and whatnot with taps. Okay? Live. But as you're going to see, he has an unbelievable following on Facebook, where every single day, once a day, he will play taps in honor of some fallen soldier. Okay? He's got over 600 requests, believe that or not. I mean, he's booked for the next 2 years. I told you guys, this was a cottage industry that you can, if not make a few bucks, you're not going to get rich on this, but you will absolutely 100% get your name out there for different things. Now, he wasn't after that at all. He wasn't trying to be a professional trumpet player, even an amateur trumpet player. He just wanted those 4 notes for taps. So if you go on his Facebook page, it's, and I'll put it down below, but it's called Taps, and in quotation marks, you have to use the quotation marks, you get different things like Taps, quotation mark, the last salute. And every single day, it will take no more than a minute and 10 seconds, where he will announce the person's name, ring the bell, which I don't know anything about, I guess is Marine custom, okay? And he will play taps, salute, and it's done. And it is amazing. It is so powerful. You can't believe the emotion that comes up with this. Now, I was lucky enough to get my grandfather, who I never met, my grandfather, in there for Father's Day. And my mother, 90 years old, you can't believe how much that meant to her. How much that meant to her. The thing about it is, guys, needless to say, at a funeral or something of a loved one, it's a very traumatic, stressful thing. But to take a step back and just see it done nicely, announce the name, goes all over the world, all over the country, is such a beautiful, beautiful thought and whatnot. I can't begin to tell you, and I tried to put it in an email, how much that meant to my mother. That words don't express what it meant to my mother, really. And guys, you should go check it out. Taps, the last salute, and if you have somebody in the family, relative of some, or close one, or some guy's friend, whatever, get them on the list. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. He gets up in his official garb with the white gloves and everything, plays. I'll tell you what, for an absolute rank amateur, he does a beautiful job on taps. It is a beautiful job. The notes pop, it's centered with that Calit mouthpiece. I mean, he does a beautiful job on taps. Anyway, that's that. I want you guys to go check it out, and keep it in mind. Keep it in mind, it is an absolutely lovely thing. He does take donations. I'm going to put in a donation for myself, because after the actual playing of taps, he will send that person a little packet that has a plaque of the day it happened and the name and all this sort of stuff. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful thing. I know he doesn't make any money. The little bit of donation will only go towards expenses. But anyway, that's that. Lash, you're a wonderful man, and I think it's a beautiful thing that you're doing. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.